internally, like in my head, 2025 has been a year. If I had to rate this year out of 10, it would be a lukewarm 5. 4 for connection, 5 for social life, 6 for my career. Not much to write home about. Creatively, though, I'd rate this year a solid low and poor 2. Now, usually as years approach their ends and I sit and reflect on all the things I found unsatisfactory, harshly critiquing the thises and that's that I needed to improve on in the coming year, creativity often ranks the lowest. I never feel I've done enough to feed the creativity monster that hangs on my back and roars for my attention. But this year's been a bit different. When I look at that monster, I find it shriveled up and dry in a lowly, dimly lit corner, forgotten and fading away. There's been no painting, no dancing, no writing, no filming, no photography, not even a doodle at the corner of a to-do list. It's not like I haven't tried. I mean, it's just that those to-do lists are just so long and all-consuming that I find that there's, always something more urgent and serious that needs my attention. And because being creative for the sake of creativity doesn't feed me in the paying for my bills kind of way, putting food on my plate kind of way, I haven't bothered to feed it either. But now that I'm sitting and reflecting and looking into myself and realizing that I haven't been really satiated in a long while, I'm realizing that hungry monster turned shrivel husk is a large part of myself that I quickly sacrificed this year. Regret. That all too familiar emotion that us creatives turned corporate folk often wrangle with. For some, it's a matter of survival. Investing in your art and expression can be difficult if you need to feed the very real and urgent hunger in your belly. For others, it's more social, wanting to be taken more seriously, accepted, admired, and creating art isn't the clearest way to get that respect or admiration from your community, usually. For me, it's been a result of an incessant habit of putting everything else before myself. Wearing the clothes, playing the role, meeting everybody's demands before my own. It's also been a bit of classic hunger too, if I'm being honest. I have to pay my bills. I can't risk dependency on anyone. So I need to do what I need to do to survive. Don't get me wrong, I actually love my job. Truly, I do. I get to be creative at work as well, which to me is a huge blessing. I just feel I've let it be the only part of myself that gets attention for far too long. I like to think it's because of survival or because I need to put everyone else's need before myself, and even a little bit because of the need for social acceptance and respect. But when I really deep it, when I think about it, it's because I'm afraid to let myself be and to face the possibility of rejection and failure if I try and, don't succeed. Anyway, I don't really want to carry that feeling with me any longer. The regret, the dissatisfaction, and the fear. It's not been a great feeling. I don't want to live a fearful life any longer. I don't want to lose sight of who I am as a person and all the things that make me me. I don't want to look over my shoulder and see a shriveled and depressing husk gasping for air. I don't want to see that part of myself as a hungry, greedy monster either. I just want to see myself completely fed and ending the year with an A+ rating for creativity. Not my best work, but it's a start. If you're struggling with the same thing and don't feel like you've given yourself the grace to slot in meaningful quality time in your schedule for you or your interests, um, and have neglected like parts of yourself, then boy, do I have a tip for you. I've always believed in the restorative and replenishing energy of a brand spanking new year. Yeah, it's just got a new energy. Everyone's in a better mood. People are a little bit more relaxed, friendlier, fun, calmer. It's just a chance for all of us to give ourselves the chance that we give ourselves to start anew, I guess. And if you find this concept a bit wishy-washy, not grounded in logic, I get you and you may be right, but I feel it's a think about thing. It's only as true as you believe it to be. So the world is definitely not a certain place. And, I know that that's true now more than ever. And we have even less control over what sits in our quote unquote periphery.
the periphery of our lives. And I, like many other people, are really worried about the fresh horrors that lurk on the horizon, as we sink deeper and deeper into global chaos. But what we're in control of is how we navigate all of this mess. And in all this chaos, I hope you join me, giving yourself the chance to start anew, to be yourself, truly yourself this year. Ultimately, don't lose hope or sight of how your gift can make a change in your own life. And wouldn't it be just so swell if it could be the difference in somebody else's life as well? Give yourself a chance to do that for someone and for yourself. Anyway, I was gonna pop some de-alcoholized wine, but I didn't pick up any, and I'm not drinking, so I'm not popping normal sparkling wine. So I filled up my carafe. So we're just gonna pop some water for this toast. How cute is it, by the way? So cute. Anyway, so here's to 2025 and tinkerbelling it into a better, more satiating year. I hope you have a wonderful one. Peace.